everyone, welcome back to the tower. So if you follow me on social media, you may have seen that Adam and I recently got back from a gloriously wonderful trip to California where we went to Disneyland, obviously, and more importantly, the D23 Expo. For those of you that don't know, the D23 Expo is a biannual fan convention that happens in Anaheim, and it covers all things Disney. That includes Marvel, Star Wars, Walt Disney Animation Studios, Pixar, the theme parks, the cruise line, you name it, it's there in the Anaheim Convention Center. And it was incredible. It was one of the coolest weekends of my entire life, easily one of the best vacations we've ever taken, and I think we both had such an incredible time. I definitely intend to make a video shortly in the coming weeks about all the things that were announced and my opinions on those things, even though like a ton of vloggers and blogs have covered what's been announced already because the expo was almost a month ago at this point. I still want to talk about my thoughts and feelings on the things that were announced, as well as just talk about my overall experience at the expo and how Adam and I felt about our first time at the expo because we had never been before. This was easily the biggest convention we've ever been to and one of the only conventions we've ever been to, so it was definitely a learning curve at first. So I definitely want to make a video talking about just our overall experience and again, opinions on things that are coming. But today's video is way less complicated than that. Between D23 and Disneyland, which we hadn't been to Disneyland in 5 years, we did some shopping. Nothing crazy, but we did some shopping. And plus they gave out a lot of cool stuff at the convention as like freebies. So all of that combined, I have some cool stuff and I thought it would be fun to make a haul video. I have never made a haul video before because I don't normally shop in abundance like this, but who knows when I'm gonna go back to Disneyland. Probably 2 years from now for the D23 Expo 2021. That's besides the point. It's not in my backyard like Walt Disney World is, so it seemed only right to splurge a little. I've got a multitude of items that we acquired while we were in California here to show you guys. Some of it's from D23, some of it's from Disneyland, some of it was free, some of it we paid for. I'll give more detail for each item as I show it, but yeah, basically this is all the stuff I got on our California vacation. So one item that literally everyone that walked into the expo got was this super cute reusable bag. If you've watched literally any haul from D23, I am certain that you've seen this bag already because every haul video that I've watched has included it. So it has a Disney Plus advertisement on the back and then Mickey on the front with the D23 logo. It's just a really nice reusable shopping bag. I will definitely get use out of this and I thought it was a really nice thing for them to hand out at the expo. Another thing that every person at the expo got was this program. So again, D23 Expo logo with all the characters in the art style for this year. And then it just has a bunch of different information on the inside. It had the schedule for the show floor and then a breakdown of what each panel was for each day. Different schedules for like meet and greets and store hours, a bunch of different exhibits that were available to look at, from Hulu to National Geographic to Disney Fairy Tale Weddings and Honeymoons. So all kinds of information in here, and then a pull-out map of what the show floor looked like so that you could find your way around. All of this information was also available on the D23 app, but it was really nice of them to give us a paper copy, and I also just appreciate it as a souvenir. Another cool free item that we got at the expo was the D23 Gold Member gift. So Adam and I are both gold members. There were quite a few perks throughout the expo for gold members, but one of them was this, which is a really nice poster that I'm gonna show you in a second. And they even packaged it up in this tube for easy travel, which I loved and was super happy about because I did not want it to get damaged while we were going back and forth between airports and stuff. So, new poster. I'm not gonna take it out of the tube because we don't have a frame for it yet, but here is what it looks like. So this super cute poster, it has Mickey here and then a bunch of other characters and icons here. I am so excited to hang this in our apartment. We just need to get a frame for it. But yeah, easily one of the best things I picked up on this trip, and it was free. Another rather basic item that we got was obviously our entry badge. So Adam and I both had 3-day tickets to the expo, so they sent us these badges ahead of time. They're RFID, so we tapped to get in and out of the expo. So technically we got these before we got there, but then when we got there, they gave us these lanyards for our badges. It says D23 Expo on it. It has a Pixar ball, just a cute little lanyard. It was definitely nice of them to supply lanyards so that we didn't have to bring our own, so another thing I acquired. Speaking of lanyards, another cool free thing we got were these lanyards. So there are 3 main Disney stores at the expo. There's Mickey's of Glendale, the actual Disney store like you would find at a mall, and then the Disney Dream store. And at the Disney store, when we were in line to shop, they handed out these lanyards with this cardboard advertisement attached talking about the new subscription boxes that the Disney store is making. But I like this lanyard a lot better than the one they gave out with our main badges. It's still a really nice lanyard, but this one has cute little Sorcerer Mickeys on it. It's so cute. I love it so much. This one also has a much easier clasp. It's like a traditional lanyard clasp, and this other one has this weird, other kind of clasp. I don't know. I don't like this one as much. But this one I plan on attaching to my keys. I've just been waiting to make this video, but I'm gonna go put it on my keys after I film this. So yeah, love this lanyard. We also got a ton of stickers for free. There was this one booth for a company called Code Illusion, which basically teaches people how to code by using Disney characters and properties and such. And while we were at their booth, they gave us these really cute stickers. I really, really like these. I think they're adorable. Big fan. So definitely gonna use these. That's one set of stickers that we got. We got so many stickers. Because we were gold members, Code Illusion also gave us these stickers, which is just one really big sticker. I am guessing that this character has something to do with the Code Illusion program, but Mickey's on it, so I wanted it. It's cute. Other stickers that we got, the Magic Kingdom's mobile game had an area at the expo as well. So we got a bunch of different stickers from them. Mickey and Minnie, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, and Aladdin. We got 4 of each, it's fine. In true Disney fashion, of course there was a Disney Vacation Club booth there, because why wouldn't there be? And they were handing out these super, super cute Disney Vacation Club luggage tags. Love this. So again, a free item I will definitely be using. While we were in line for the Disney store, they also handed out these cards. Basically, it's just advertising that there's events at the Disney store, but they're kind of cute little cards. So there's this key, which is Toy Story themed, and this one, which was a D23 Expo exclusive card. So yeah, got these also. The next one is absolutely not a merchandise item, but I will literally never throw it away or get rid of it because, whew, it was a trip to get it, and that is my wristband for the Parks, Resorts, and Experiences panel. I will talk more about it in the video where I just talk about D23, but basically Adam and I camped out to get into this panel because of some mishaps with the other 2 panels. It's fine, but we literally slept on concrete to get this wristband. It is a prized treasure. I'm so happy that we made it into that panel, so I will have this forever. Speaking of the Parks and Resorts panel, when we were walking out of the Parks panel, they handed us these super cute goodie bags, and inside there's all kinds of cute stuff. So one of the main things they talked about in the Parks and Resorts panel was a lot of the Marvel stuff that's going to be coming to the parks, including the Marvel campus that's going to be coming to Disneyland. So they included this pin. It's just the Avengers logo, but the card says Avengers Campus on it. Recruitment begins summer 2020. And it says Marvel Limited Edition on the back. During that panel, they also announced that Target was going to be getting little Disney store sections in them, and they brought Bullseye, the Target dog, out on stage. I lost my mind as a former Target employee who still stans Target and a Disney stan and a stan of dogs. It was a great combination for me. So they gave us these cute little Bullseye pins, or buttons rather, yeah. They're little buttons. It has the date of the panel and it says D23 Expo on top. So super cute. We love Bullseye. We love Disney. Amazing. So because they announced this partnership with Target, they gave everyone in the audience a $10 gift card, which was part of that goodie bag. So it's Target, it's Tinkerbell, and then this little detachable card that makes the full castle. Super, super cute. Can't wait to use it, but also keeping it forever because it's so cute. Another free item that we got was this little button. So again, nothing crazy, but it is from the Walt Disney Animation Studios little pavilion at the expo. It's really cute, so we have that. And then I'm pretty sure the last free thing we got, at least from the expo, is this backpack for High School Musical, the series. I did not go to the High School Musical, the series panel, though there was one because we were doing something else. I don't remember what we were doing, but it wasn't my top priority. However, it seems like they had an excess of these from that panel, so they were just handing out a bunch of them afterwards, like to everyone. And so we got a couple of these on our way out of the expo one day. I don't know if I'll use it, but I love High School Musical, and I'm hoping that I'll love this new series, so I got it anyway. And I think that brings us to the stuff that I paid for. So let's look at that. One of the things that I did see right off the bat on the first day that I knew I had to have was this. So it is this super cute D23 Expo Spirit jersey. If you know me at all, you know I love Spirit jerseys. I have a ton of them. It is like a thing for me and my friends. Like Adam has a ton of Spirit jerseys. My best friend Holly has a ton of Spirit jerseys. Like, we're Spirit jersey stands. It's fine. And yeah, as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it. I don't even have a black Spirit jersey yet, and it's D23 Expo. It's so cute. So yeah, I love this. I love it so much. Definitely can't wait to wear this. This was at the Disney Dreams store at the expo, which we only waited like 20 minutes to get into. And yeah, it's the perfect souvenir for me, so I'm really happy that I got it. We got some other stuff at the Disney Dreams store also. So Adam and I both really like pins. So Adam got this D23 limited edition pin. He chose the Mickey Mouse one. There were a few different ones to choose from, but Mickey was like the classic one, so that's what we went with. It is a limited edition 3000 pin. It's super cute, so I know he was happy with that purchase. He also got a Spirit jersey, so we both have the Spirit jersey, and then he got the pin. So we were looking at the pins, and like we both like pins. Adam had made his decision, and then something much more my brand caught my eye, and that is the D23 Expo 2019 Alex and Ani. So I adore Alex and Ani's along with Spirit jerseys. I think this makes 10. I think this is my 10th Alex and Ani. Very basic of me, I know, but I love them. And it's purple and it's super glittery. Like, I don't know if you can really see it in the camera, but it's really got a lot of like glitter on the inside. It's really pretty purple. I love this a lot. I can't wait to add it to my collection and start wearing it. It's great. One of the biggest and best parts of the expo was hearing all of the new stuff that's about to come to Epcot. If you don't know, I worked at Epcot on my college program. A lot of my fondest life memories are at Epcot. So very exciting to hear some great things coming to my home park and one of the places that I made like some of my best childhood memories as well. I knew I wanted something from the expo that commemorated Epcot, and I managed to get something. They released new logos for all of the Epcot pavilions. And there was a pin set. It was really expensive. I knew I couldn't spend that kind of money on it. And then they had the jacket, and even that felt like a lot of money. But they also had these buttons. These were also at Mickey's of Glendale. My friend Paige had a store pass for that. So I was like, hey, if you see those buttons, buy me one of each. Let me know how much I owe you. And she texted me and she was like, hey, if you buy all 12, they're only $1. And I was like, bet, buy me all 12. So we have all of the Epcot logos. So we got all of those as well. Maybe I'll find a denim jacket or something to put them on, I don't know, but I'm just glad that I have something that represents Epcot from the expo. In addition to like the actual Disney stores at the expo, they also had an area with a lot of like independent people selling stuff as well. There were a lot of people there with like vintage pins, older pins, even some that are still being sold in the parks for really reasonable prices. So Adam found a couple Hades pins. Hades is his favorite villain. And we have a hard time finding Hades stuff in the parks sometimes, so he found a couple pins for Hades that he really liked. We got this one, which is really nice, just like a close-up. I'm pretty sure this is probably either in the parks or will be soon, because I know this Disney Parks collection cardboard is something that's still in the parks, but I haven't seen the Hades one yet. And then this devilishly handsome Hades pin as well. So we got a couple of cute pins that had nothing to do with the expo, but they were really reasonably priced, and And yeah, that was really fun. We liked scouring through all the pins to see all the different ones that people had. So that was a really fun part of the expo, and we got some cute things to take away from it. That is everything that we bought at the expo, but we also went to Disneyland for 2 days after the expo, in addition to like going there for dinner and stuff in downtown Disney and at the resorts throughout the expo weekend. We went to the parks for 2 days as well at the end of our trip, and we got some things there also. One thing we got for free while we were at Disneyland, our 7th anniversary was actually just a couple days ago now. It was September 15th, but we decided to celebrate while we were in California because it was such a big trip and it was so close to our anniversary. So we got happily ever after buttons for 7 years. And these were really cute. We didn't have anniversary buttons from Disneyland ever, so it was nice to get one of these, 2 of these. We also got a magnet the last time we went to Disneyland, and our friend Paige brought us a magnet back from Disneyland the last time that she went. And so we decided we needed to continue the tradition and have another Disneyland magnet on our refrigerator. So we got this magnet, which is simple. It just says Disneyland 1955. It's really cute. Obviously, the most expensive part of our Disneyland part of our trip was our tickets. Honestly, I love that they still have paper tickets, so I'll keep these forever also. So I got a Millennium Falcon ticket. I love it, it's super cute. And then Adam got a Pixar Pier ticket. We really liked that we each, like, mine is from Disneyland Park and his is from DCA. Like, it's cute that we got one for each park. So we love our tickets, they're adorable. I love paper tickets, I miss paper tickets. But anyway, another item that I got is this adorable mug. I have seen this at Walt Disney World several times and almost bought it, and I still think I'm gonna buy it, even more so now that I have the Disneyland one. But basically it has Sleeping Beauty Castle in the daytime on one side, and it has Sleeping Beauty Castle at night during fireworks on the other side. And then on the inside, it says the happiest place on earth. And the Walt Disney World one is the exact same, but with Cinderella Castle on both sides, and it says the most magical place on earth on the inside. And 1, I love proper nomenclature, and 2, I love castles. So yeah, I love this. It's the perfect Disneyland mug. I have a mug from California Adventure from our last trip to Disneyland, so it only seemed right to get one for Disneyland Park this time. I love it so much, so this was a great purchase. The last and most expensive item that I bought on our trip to Disneyland, tied with my Spirit jersey, is this blanket. I'll show you up close. So it's just this really pretty throw blanket. It's gold and silver. It has the Disneyland D behind it with Sleeping Beauty Castle, and it says happiest place on earth below it. It's from the same line as that coffee mug. So I saw this blanket back in May when some of our friends were in town and we were going to the parks with them. And I was like, you know, like Adam and I have been talking for a long time. I don't really have like a throw blanket that's mine. He has this Batman blanket that my mom bought him a really long time ago that he always uses, but I don't have like my blanket in the house. We just have random throw blankets. And so we were talking about like, well, what kind of blanket do you want for like yourself? And we saw the one with Cinderella Castle on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. But it was a little pricey, and I didn't know if it was something that I wanted to spend the money on at the time because we were still saving for California. And while we were in Disneyland, my main goal was to buy a Disneyland sweatshirt. I bought a Disneyland sweatshirt when we were there 5 years ago. I wear it almost every day, at some point or another throughout the day. I love it so much, but it's starting to get a little worn. I was like, I need a Disneyland sweatshirt. And it was impossible to find a Disneyland sweatshirt that fit me that whole trip. The only ones that I found that were cute were sized for men, and so they didn't come in extra small, and the small was just a dress on me. So sadly, I walked away without a sweatshirt, and I was like, well, the closest equivalent to something that I can like wrap myself up in and be cozy and think of our home away from home would be a blanket. And then I saw that they had the same print, but for Disneyland, so I got this blanket. I haven't taken it out of the packaging yet, but I love it so much, and I can't wait to use it. And think of all the great times that we had in Disneyland because we had so much fun. And that is everything that we got on our trip to California this summer. So that is my home. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.